Hey guys, it's Sandeep with Phone Arena and this is the review of the HTC One A9, the company's first smartphone in the new A series that comes with a full metal body, fingerprint sensor, 13 megapixel camera with raw image support, and several other features that we have rarely seen on mid-range HTC smartphones. Is the smartphone worth the price? Let us find out in the complete review. The One A9 has a 5-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels and a pixel density of about 441 ppi. It has an edge-to-edge 2.5D Corning Gorilla Glass which is smooth to touch. The display is bright and sharp, offering vivid color output, and the sunlight legibility is good as well. The blacks are perfectly black thanks to the AMOLED panel. There's near peas at the top along with the ultra pixel camera and the usual set of proximity and ambient light sensors. It also has a small notification LED that is located above the earpiece. The ultra pixel camera on the front is good for selfies and video chats. The fingerprint sensor below the display offers haptic feedback when pressed and can also be used as a home button. The placement of the sensor below the display is not as comfortable as the sensor placement on the back of the new Nexus phones. It is quick to unlock the phone as soon as you place your finger on the sensor, but it doesn't recognize your finger properly if it's wet. It also has the option to wake up the screen or use it as a home button, and you can add up to 5 different fingerprints. Even though the smartphone replaces capacitive touch buttons for on screen buttons, it has huge bezels below the display, mainly due to the fingerprint sensor, and there is an HTC branding above it. At 145.75 mm, the phone is taller than most of the smartphones with a 5-inch display, but it's 70.8 mm wide, making it easy to hold even if you have small hands. The phone is just 7.26 mm thick and has a metal frame that offers a shiny look. It is bead blasted before the sides are polished, according to HTC. Since the sides are smooth, it is a bit slippery to hold as well. The 3.5 mm audio jack is awkwardly placed at the bottom, along with the micro USB port and a loudspeaker grill. There is also a tiny primary microphone hole, but the phone does lack HTC's signature dual boom sound speakers at the front. It has a brushed aluminum back that offers a premium look and also offers a solid feel when holding. Even though the smartphone might have been inspired by the iPhone 6, the build quality is quite good. It weighs 143 grams, which is quite decent for a 5-inch phone with a metal body. The HTC One A9 doesn't disappoint in terms of hardware. Coming to the camera, the main highlight of the smartphone is the Pro mode that lets you adjust white balance, exposure, ISO, shutter speed, and focus mode. You can adjust the shutter speed between 1 by 8000th of a second to 2 seconds as well. It also has support to capture images in RAW DNG format, and you can use the volume rockers as shutter button or use the other camera options such as auto smile capture, voice capture, and touch to capture. Images are good in most of the aspects. They have excellent detail and good color reproduction as well, but some images seem oversaturated and exposure is not the best. Thanks to face detection autofocus, it is quick to capture the images so that you don't miss a shot. Since it has f2.0 aperture, the macro shots are quite good. HDR shots were good too, but low light images don't have much detailing even though it has minimal noise. Bumping up the ISO helps to a certain extent in low light photos even if you don't hold it steadily, but sometimes low light shots end up quite blurry. The dual tone flash helps you maintain natural tones and is not overpowering even when capturing close up shots. The A9 can record videos at a maximum resolution of 1080p at 30 fps. Sadly, it can't record 4K videos due to processor restrictions. The video quality is good thanks to optical image stabilization, and the audio is crisp thanks to the secondary noise cancelling microphone. It can also record slow motion videos which are saved at a resolution of 1024 by 576 pixels, so it doesn't have much detail. It also has a hyperlapse mode that saves videos at 720p resolution, and you can speed up the videos up to 12 times the regular speed before saving them. You can also convert slow motion videos to a hyperlapse video. It runs on Android 6.0 Marshmallow out of the box with HTC Sense 7.0 UI on top. At the announcement, HTC said that the unlocked version will get the Android updates within 15 days once Google pushes out the update for the Nexus devices. The home screen has a suggestions folder that recommends apps based on your current apps. It also has HTC's own Blink feed screen that shows you your favorite topics, news, social media, and more in one place. It can also be removed easily if you don't need it. Android Marshmallow brings several new features such as Now on Tap, advanced controls to turn permissions on or off, Do Not Disturb mode, and support for more languages including Gujarati and Urdu. The quick settings menu gets new Do Not Disturb mode and also has HTC's Extreme Power Saver option. Out of 3 GB of RAM, you get 2.7 GB of usable RAM, out of which about 1.7 GB of RAM is free when just the default apps are running in the background. Out of 32 GB of internal storage, about 24.3 GB of storage is usable, and you cannot move apps to the SD card, but Marshmallow has the option to use the microSD as the internal storage. The faster the card you use, the better the performance. Apart from the usual set of utility apps and Google apps, the smartphone comes with News Republic, HTC's own Zoe video editor, and HTC's .view app that is a companion app for the .view case. It also has a theme store where you can download additional themes for the smartphone. It doesn't have a dedicated music player, so you'll have to rely on Google Play Music. Even though it doesn't have boom sound speakers, it has boom sound audio enhancement that lets you choose a different set of HTC earbuds. Audio through earphones is brilliant since it has a built-in DAC that offers 192 kHz 24-bit audio. Loudspeaker output is good as well, even though the phone lacks stereo speakers. Since the loudspeaker is present at the bottom, the audio doesn't get muffled when you're placing the phone on a flat surface. It has FM radio, which has a new and simple look. It also has auto scanning and the option to add your favorite stations, but lacks recording. It can play 1080p Full HD videos in several formats smoothly. It has the connectivity features such as dual-band Wi-Fi 802.11 AC, Bluetooth 4.1, GPS plus GLONASS, and even NFC. It has 4G connectivity with support for Band 40 and Band 3 in India. Unfortunately, it doesn't support dual SIM, which is now a feature that's seen in most of the mid-range smartphones available in India. It has USB on-the-go support, and coming to the performance, the smartphone is powered by an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 617 64-bit processor, which is faster than the Snapdragon 615. The performance is smooth without any lag. Since it has a metal body, it does get a bit warm and the temperature goes up to 39 degrees when using 4G and with intensive gaming, but it doesn't get too hot to handle. It has a 500MHz Adreno 405 GPU, and we tried several games, most of them were smooth and the graphics were good too. Coming to the battery life, the 2150 mAh battery lasts for less than a day even with average use. With minimal use, it lasts probably for a day. The power saving mode and extreme power saving mode lets you extend the battery life when the battery is low. In our battery test, the smartphone achieved a one charge rating of 8 hours and 25 minutes, which is good for the battery capacity, but HTC should have opted for a larger battery since the phone has a built-in battery. At a price tag of Rs 29,990, the One A9 is a bit costly compared to other smartphones in the range for the features it offers. The AMOLED display is brilliant, the phone has solid build quality and also has a microSD expansion slot, but the battery life is not impressive. Even though the camera is good and has RAW support, the processor limits it from recording 4K videos. HTC could have opted for a better processor like the Snapdragon 808 to compete with Moto X Style that also offers dual SIM support at the same price. If these things are rectified in the next One A series smartphone, HTC will definitely be a winner in the segment. Listed here are the pros and cons of the device. Do hit the like button if you like this video and do subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.